This is why Madame Morrible should have picked Glinda. Glinda came from a powerful, influential family that was very loyal to the wizard. Yes, she didn't have strong magical talent, but that meant that Madame Morrible could have like trained her and shaped her however she wanted her to be. Glinda understands that like social politics can easily influence other people, and this makes her a perfect ally. The reason that Madame Morrible didn't pick Glinda is because she immediately didn't like her. I think she was threatened by Glinda because Glinda was smart and had a lot of connections, really knew how to work people. And I think she figured that Glinda wouldn't like need and like crave the wizard's approval so much, or like at least as much as Elphaba would. And that like Glinda's confidence and her popularity would make her less desperate for Madame Morrible's guidance. And the reason why Elphaba was actually a bad choice for Madame Morrible is because yes, Elphaba is like super powerful, but she's also an outsider, so she has like nothing to lose. She's harder to control. She has no like pressure to like conform in any way because nobody likes her. Like even if she wanted to conform, she wouldn't be able to. I think Madame Morrible thought that Elphaba would be easier to manipulate because she would like crave her approval, but instead Elphaba immediately sees through her lies and rejects the authority. Like because Elphaba was an outsider, which is the reason why Madame Morrible chose her, because she was an outsider, she was more willing to stand up to the wizard and Madame Morrible, and that ultimately like leads to their demise. Meanwhile, Glinda grew closer to Elphaba and she learned from her, and then she ended up turning against Madame Morrible and the wizard, like because of Elphaba's influence on her. But I think her biggest fault was underestimating Glinda's intelligence and like how much Elphaba would end up inspiring her. Because as we all know, and this is like a spoiler, I guess, by Act 2, Glinda is the one who takes charge, and she exiles the wizard and she imprisons Madame Morrible. Be sure to come over here if you like my content.